AIE Institute is the extension of AIE for higher education. AIE Institute offers a Bachelor of Game Development, and we have three majors: major in game art, major in game design, and major in game programming.
Highly competitive, deep courses delivered by highly qualified, industry experienced academic staff. They give you the skills that the major studios are after. Now, the difference between the AIE Institute and other educators is that our program is a 3-year program with a single focus of developing a studio-like environment. So what we have programmers, game designers, artists, all working together in a studio simulated environment. That's unique.
One of the things that's most unique about AIE Institute is that strong industry linkage and the opportunity to get students engaged right at the leading edge of what's happening both now and where we can see ourselves going in the next sort of 6 to 7 years. It's a passionate group of people who are determined to bring together, I think, the best of theory and practice, and then wrap it in this really strong understanding of the industry and what it needs in terms of its students that it wants to bring into the workplace.
The linkages between what's being offered in the curriculum and what the future experience of graduates will be is as strong as I can ever imagine anywhere.
The skills that they bring will encourage the development of resources that are highly interactive and engaging and can be used within the workplace and outside of the workplace. And given our experience of the last 2 years, we know how important that is.
It's actually a great set of skills that makes you able to contribute to a team, able to contribute to a business, able to contribute to an organisation in terms of achieving some really great outcomes.
In creating our 3-year bachelor program, we had to work with all the game studios in Australia. The top studios gave us input on what they wanted to see in the program. That's been included. And one of the key components is that they wanted students to be able to move in the final semester into their premises and work with them on real live game projects.
Academy of Interactive Entertainment comes with 25 years of experience in this domain. And it is a very well-established institute in terms of vocational education. AIE Institute brings the higher education section to it. So we are actually sister organizations. We support each other, but we are different. Game art is an awesome degree. Students gain artistic skills in addition to technical skills in that domain. So there is animation to the end degree, modeling and lighting, visual effects, all that cool stuff. Game design degree, it's not an easy thing to understand both arts and programming. So designers have to bring these together. They learn system design, they learn user interface design, graphical user interface design, these type of units, as well as other units that all students study. Game programming major focuses on primary skills in programming, but especially for games. Students focus on programming in C, C++, and C# in programming major, and they design games, especially in Unity and Unreal. Students learn also artificial intelligence and physics engineering units, and of course for this they need strong math skills.
The AIE Institute is exactly the same as a university. It's a 3-year program. You'll come out with a bachelor's. But the difference is that it's a 3-year bachelor program with a sandwich element. You'll have 6 months effectively to work within a game studio.
It's a smaller scale university. In a university you have many different departments, many different faculties, and it's a bigger organization. We are a specialized university in that sense.
It has all of the power of a higher education provider and all of the thinking that's being brought to the table there. But it also has that really strong industry lens that while many higher education providers and many universities would have that kind of input, this is probably the strongest combination of skills that I've seen in the marketplace. And so, is it like a university? Are you going to get a high quality higher education experience? Absolutely. Is it going to be like a university in that you might be in a class of 300 students and be a little bit impersonal? It won't be. It'll be a very personalised, it will be a very focused skill set, and you'll be going through with a cohort that will become probably not just people that you go to AIE Institute with, but probably friends and industry contacts that'll be really important to you in the future.
Students will be able to get to know each other. They will be able to get to know their tutors in class. and lecturers. So the class sizes are generally 25 people or so, which is quite different from a university environment. Most of the degrees, unfortunately, offered in this domain are primarily IT degrees. And they focus on computing and IT with a little bit games in it. Whereas at AIE Institute, we have designed a degree with totally games in focus. Everything we offer in this degree addresses computer games.
The degree runs over 3 years, giving you a more in-depth and valuable learning experience. This means that students have more time to learn, to create, to develop as industry professionals.
The design of the course as a whole has been put together in a way that gives those students an opportunity to work with people in different disciplines, apply the knowledge, get an understanding of what the perspective is of other people coming into their area, and so that hopefully when they get to industry that they can work more closely or more collaboratively with people with different pieces, but also in terms of simply understanding what opportunities might be there and thinking about the world a little bit differently. So that's why the core units are actually in there and why I think they're really powerful.
It's an industry-based degree, so the students are actually going to meet industry professionals in certain units. They will be giving invited seminars, and we will also have an internship unit to place students into the games industry. So they will have opportunities to work in the industry. The students get together to study certain units, especially the introductory units to each discipline, such as Introduction to Game Art, Introduction to Game Design and Programming. And then they all get together to design a game. They form teams of game artists, game designers and programmers, and then they design a game. In the second semester, they specialize in their own topics, but they still get together to design a game in a game development project. The skills that students learn in this degree are transferable into many different industries, not only games. They might be able to find their own places in user interface design, in software development, and in animation and modeling, and many other industries would require the skill set that they have.